New tonight, charges filed against the driver of a car involved in the shooting death of an NYPD officer in Queens.
And tonight, the community is gathering to remember Officer Jonathan Diller.
On Long Island, the Massapequa Park community is putting up ribbons to honor their hometown hero. That's where Officer Diller lived with his wife and young son. Let's go to CBS 2's Alice Gaynor, who's live outside court, where one of the suspects was arraigned in a packed courtroom. Alice.
That's right, Dick and Christine. Hundreds of NYPD officers were here this afternoon for the arraignment of that alleged driver, Lindy Jones. He was arraigned on 4 counts of weapons possession and remanded. We've learned he has a lengthy prior criminal record, which includes attempted murder. Hundreds of NYPD officers were at Queens Criminal Court Wednesday, so many of them an overflow room was needed. Lindy Jones of Edgemere was walked into the courtroom handcuffed. The 41-year-old did not look at anyone in the gallery. He was arraigned on weapons charges. Around noon, Jones was led out of the 101 precinct to a crowd that included disgusted community members. On Monday night, police say NYPD officer Jonathan Diller was conducting a traffic stop with his partner in Far Rockaway when he was shot in the stomach just below his vest. Jones was allegedly driving the vehicle. The alleged shooter, Guy Rivera, was shot in the back and is currently in the hospital recovering. Police searched the car and found a loaded 9mm gun inside the glove compartment with tape on the handle, the serial number scratched off. In court, prosecutors say Jones made statements during questioning saying he was picking up a hitchhiker and didn't know the passenger in his car, and that there was another gun in the car. I think they found it. That's why I'm still here. Jones has a record that includes an attempted murder conviction in 2002, robbery, and we learned he was out on $75,000 bail for a prior weapons offense.
He had no business being on the streets. Less than 1 year, he was arrested for an illegal gun. 2 nights ago, in a car, he had an illegal gun.
31-year-old Diller was a husband and father of a 1-year-old son. He had been on the force for 3 years.
He was a police officer that loved doing his job. As you could see all through this crowd, how much he was loved by police officers in the 105 precinct, CRT, that's behind me.
Diller is being remembered in his Long Island community and also in Queens. Outside the 101 precinct, a memorial grows.
These officers are putting their lives on the line for us every single day.
Jones will be back in court on Friday. If convicted on these charges, he faces up to 15 years in prison. That's in addition to another 15 years he's facing on the prior weapons charge from last year. As for the alleged shooter, again, his name is Guy Rivera. He's still in the hospital recovering. He is facing possible murder and weapons charges. Live outside of Queens Criminal Court, Alice Gaynor, CBS 2 News.
All right, Alice, thanks very much.